While this isn't some type of glitch or character-specific thing like the Zero Suit and Terry videos, I'm back with another video of why did they make this decision in Smash Ultimate, and honestly, this character is stuck in Brawl. So when it comes to damage output, in terms of what moves do a lot of damage, there's typically some pretty good rules. Moves that do less percent are faster and maybe are comboing. Higher percent moves kill or have more knockback or more startup. You know, there are a couple of people that break these rules sometimes, like Kazuya just does a lot of damage in general, but for some reason, this very much strictly applies to throws. Across the entire genre of platform fighters, if you have a throw and it does a lot of damage, it's probably not your combo throw. If you do a throw that's a little damage, it's probably a combo throw, right? They kind of amped this up a lot in Smash Ultimate. Most throws do over 10% in this game if they are not a combo throw, which aids in the existence of a lot of kill throws or just strong positional throws that you're not really giving up damage. But one character kind of defies this logic, and I don't know why, and it would make them so much better if they had more damaging throws. So today's video is mostly focusing on Marth and Lucina, and I picked Zelda just as a random example. You know, Zelda has a combo throw, which is her down throw, right? And it does 10%. That's her combo throw, right? Because you can do 10%, but she can still combo off of it, right? You get down throw into nair at low percents, you get down throw into back air at certain percents, but still the combo throw itself does 10%. And let's talk about her kill throws, right? Like even forward throw, not the kill throw, does 12. Back throw does 15.1, which is a kill throw, and up throw, which is also a kill throw, does 13.8. Now, let's talk about Lucina and by extension Marth, because it's the same. So they have one combo throw from like 0 to 20. I don't think down throw combos for very long, and it does 5. So again, because their moves do a lot in general, this can still be like a pretty beefy combo. Like 17% is basically the same thing that Zelda got from the down throw nair. It would be less than a down throw back air. But again, they focus on advantage or whatever, right? But that's the only combo throw, right? Otherwise, let's talk about the damage. As we saw with Zelda and basically every character, your combo throw will do less damage than your other throws. So forward throw does 5. And back throw does 5. And up throw does 6.3. They have by far the lowest damage of throws in the entire game. And I know that there's some context to this, right? Because Marth in Melee had one of the best grab games in the game with his chain grab and just up throw stuff in general, as well as tech chasing with down throw and forward throw on the, on certain characters, and combos out of throws a lot. In Brawl, they said, hey, we're just going to reduce Marth's grab damage because his grabs were broken in Melee. And even then, he still had a down throw chain grab. He didn't really, I don't remember if he had a combo throw other than that. I know he had grab release stuff on specific characters, but that doesn't really count. But he was able to do little amounts of damage, but would chain grab people to 30 or 40, so it doesn't matter if it's over 5 throws or 10 throws. Technically it did because you could trip out of them, because I'm pretty sure you had to dash, but that's not the point right now. But then they just kind of kept those damage values across the game. In Smash 4, the throws did a tiny bit of damage. And in this game, they do a little damage, which is so odd to me because in this game, they bumped up the damage for throws across the board, like universally. In my opinion, it just doesn't quite make sense because you have characters that don't have combo throws, right? Like Yoshi does not have a guaranteed combo out of down throw ever, and that's the only thing that could be a semblance of a combo throw, right? But then forward throw does 11, back throw does 11, down throw, the combo throw, does less, it does 5, right? Or, the combo throw, quote unquote. But then up throw does 6.3, because again, they're like, hey, you can kind of mix people up in advantage. But then why does Lucina's forward throw and back throw, which are similar throws to a Yoshi throw, right, do so little? They do 5 compared to 11. And over time, that can make a big difference, right? Because when you're playing against characters, you're going to sometimes, Lucina has really good moves, so you're going to shield a lot, so they're going to grab you as response to their shielding, kind of like what Fox does, and even Yoshi does, right? Although Yoshi has the command grab, right? You're gonna, do this and kind of trick people up and grab them and forward throw them. But even at high percent, with several pummels, you're doing 10%. That's less than literally all of their moves, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's even less than jab. Okay, it's slightly more than jab, sorry, but less than every other move that they have, except I guess up tilt, but also that's a combo move slash just really good in general. Like, I'm not quite sure why they decided to do so little damage. I'm pretty sure Yoshi's egg lay, just the lay part without hitting them, does more than 5. Egg lay, the command grab, that also allows you to deal damage with a combo because it's Yoshi and you can do this does more damage than all of Marth and Lucina's throws. It's not even any, or the combo throw, it's all of them. I don't quite know why they made this like exception for Marth and Lucina, because their throw game is a little bit less strong than some other characters, but even we can compare it to other sword characters, right? The character that I could kind of think of that has the most similar grab game to Marth and Lucina is Hero, right? Realistically, you want to prioritize using like your side B and just your, your good aerials and stuff like that. But either way, let's see how much damage Hero's throws do. So up throw is only a combo throw at like literally 0, but by itself, it does 8.8, which is 3% more than any of Marth and Lucina's throws. There's also some down throw combos at very low percent, and down throw does 7.5, which granted, that's not a ton more damage, even though it's technically 1.5 times the amount of damage from 5 to 7.5, but those are the combo throws. Again, it makes sense that they do less damage. Forward throw does 8.8, which again, still not a lot, and back throw does 11.3. And that's the thing, most characters, even if they don't have a ton of damaging throws, or all of their throws that aren't combo throws do, not a lot of damage, they typically always have one that does more damage. 11.3 is pretty good, right? Because again, at high percent, it's not really a kill throw, right? But you get 3 or 4 pummels, and suddenly that's a 16% neutral win. That is equal to some aerials, right? That's about as much as a full hop back air. It's a little more than a full hop forward air, so it's a perfectly good neutral win, and then you get in the good position that, of course, getting a grab lands you, but I don't know why they made Marth and Lucina's do so little damage. This is one comparison. I just want to go to the other comparison in Roy and Chrom. So obviously, again, sword characters, you want to hit them with your sword, but let's check the damage. I actually haven't checked this beforehand, so maybe this is going to shut me up. I'm not sure. Forward throw, 6.3. Not a ton, still more than Lucina. Back throw, 6.3. Again, still more, but not great. Down throw does the same 6.3, even though that's a significantly better combo throw than Marth and Lucina's. It combos for much longer, plus you get like up air, which is just gonna combo into multiple things at once, so the damage you get ends up being very good. And up throw is 7.5. So again, Roy and Chrom are probably the next example down, but it's still a lot better. Again, 2 or 3 more percent can lead to killing when you weren't expecting it. Or over time, if you get 4 or 5 grabs in a stock, doing 7 or 9 more percent means that up throw kill throw is going to kill. It means that situation that comes after the throw is going to be scarier. I mean, especially for Roy and Chrom, because they just kill generally way earlier than Marth and Lucina do because of this move, and for Roy, this move. So that little bit of percent can add up because you don't need a lot of percent to kill. For Marth and Lucina, sometimes you don't need a lot of percent to kill, but sometimes the amount of times I see Marth and Lucina have to get up throw kills is pretty high, surprisingly, as characters with as good aerials as they have. But I don't quite know why even there are some characters that have ridiculous damage even though they are similar in terms of they have really good moves and they just have, solid damage across the board. Let's talk about Cloud. Cloud is obviously a better character than Marth for sure, Lucina probably, right? He has really good aerials, and they nerfed his grab in this game because it used to be a normal grab and now it's significantly slower, and that's the negative, right? But Cloud is a character that they kind of don't really want you to grab that much. They want you to use your sword moves, mostly like this one and this. Cloud's just a good character, right? And let's talk about the damage on his throws. He does not have a combo throw, right? Cloud has no combo throw. Forward throw, 8.8. Back throw, 7.5, which again, aren't great, and sometimes back throw does combo into dash attack, ironically. But then we have down throw, 8.8, and up throw, 10.7. And again, that's the thing. If Marth and Lucina, right, had one more damaging throw, one throw that did 9 or 10, that would be really nice. There are characters that do more than 10% with every single one of their throws, comboing or not. The fact that their highest damaging throw is 6.3%, in my opinion, doesn't really make sense considering they buffed the damage across the board with throws in this game. And I know they're the fast sword characters, and I get that they shouldn't be doing 14 or 15% per throw, but then why does Pikachu get to? As we talked about, Marth's up throw is the most damaging throw at 6.3%. Let's go to Pika, who, by all extents, shouldn't have a kill throw and shouldn't have the grabs that he does in terms of, if you want to talk about balance, but let's talk about the damage. His down throw does 6.3. His down throw, the move that combos from 0% to like 110%, does as much as Marth and Lucina's most damaging throw. Up throw does 10, which is like this, I think 10% is like the threshold of like, this throw does good damage, right? And maybe that's just my Smash 4 brain, because a lot of throws do more than that in this game, but 10% is pretty good. It's why like Pikachu's up throw is a significantly better kill throw than something like Lucina's up throw. Back throw does 11.3, and it has the, roll back, and it sends at a good angle, so it's a good positional throw. And forward throw used to do 10% and now does 12.6. Why do Pikachu's throws do double the amount of Marth and Lucina's? Like, yeah, I get that they have a sword and Pikachu doesn't, but I have a projectile and combos. So I don't understand what they were thinking when it came to Marth and Lucina's throws. I legitimately don't understand why they don't do 8 or 7 or 9, at least something, with up throw maybe doing 10 or 11. I legitimately don't understand what they were thinking when it came to the damage of these throws, and I really think that honestly, it hurts Marth and Lucina a lot, because like technically, again, they're both good characters, even though I think Marth sucks, but that's me being a Marth hater. Like, they're fine, right? They have good design, but I feel like the damage is so high in this game overall, I don't know why they decided for this specific thing, there's not a lot of damage, considering they barely have throw combos. They honestly have better ways of dealing with shield in terms of shield breaker, so I don't really know why they're just like, to 4%, 5%. To me, it does not make sense, but what other things do you think not make sense in this game? Because I love making videos about this. Obviously, I think they're going to be a little less like glitchy or weird with like compared to the Terry and the Zero Suit videos, because those like make sense but kind of don't. The Zero Suit one doesn't make sense at all in my opinion, but I would love to know what other things you want me to talk about and kind of just go into and discover. I would really appreciate it. The top 15 video is coming, a tier list is coming, and we're all going to have a good time on this channel. So don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, and ring the bell. I would appreciate it. I'll see you all next time. Peace.